Hello, folks. We're live once again. Harvey Davy. Hey, I'm coming to you live today on Sunday. Watching a little bit of football, but hey, I'm going to take a little break in between and we're going to come in to doing a live stream video. Let's just see who comes in here this afternoon. Somebody just said, hey, go live. So here I am. I am live. As live could be on a Sunday on live. Let's just call it Live Sunday YouTube. Live Sunday YouTube. Let's see, 30 seconds, 37 seconds in. Let's just see who comes in. Let's just see who comes in. We got Jeffrey. You just told me to come in live, right? I believe you did. I don't know how many people come in on Sunday. There's not that many people out. We got Oral Oli in here too. Thanks for coming in, folks. We got a few people coming here. Let's just have a little chit chat today, this Sunday afternoon in Apache Junction, Arizona. I'm just getting, I just got a couple things left to do, and then I'm gonna head to Quartzsite, Arizona. Such a lovely sight to see, right? Sun over at Quartzsite, Arizona. Sounds like a name of a song. Sunset, Quartzsite, Arizona. How's that sound? Because over there at the edge of the border, Arizona, California, they got some great sunsets out there. I don't know what it is, but it's just one of those things. Every afternoon, sometimes you get a few clouds come in, and you can just see the glare and shine off the sunshine, But, yeah. Let's see, have you found... No, I'm not. No. I'm not in Quartzsite. I don't want to find that person. I'm not going to say the person's name. I'm not going to dox the person, but I'm going to try to avoid that person at all costs. But I think if I stay out of the... what's that called? LTVA South. I mean, that's where all the YouTubers go. I think that's where the tribe is. That's where they go. But like I said, I'm not part of the tribe, and that's not my thing. I don't, it's not that I don't like these people. They just don't like me. And it's a funny thing, because I've confronted them. I'm saying, hey, what's the issue between you guys and me? What is the issue? They don't know, man. They don't have an answer. They don't give me an answer. What about Nomadic Fraudmatic? He's a channel I just don't like. I despise that channel and him. He's a very arrogant individual, if you guys don't know. I met him personally, and I didn't care for him, but he wasn't my cup of tea. Oh, we got Nez in here. Let's see. Let me start announcing some people in there. Jeffrey Lebowski. We got DTM in here. So they don't like Davy Tribe for some... Yeah, I don't know what their gripe is on me. I don't know. But if I go around them, then they'll throw a fit. They'll just think I'm trying to stalk them or something, which... I could care less. There's another channel I'm not going to mention. Some lady that keeps throwing crap at me, You guys might know who that person is. But yeah, there's people that like to throw crap at my channel, at me. They got a gripe with me. I'd go face to face with them. Hey, what is your gripe? What is and that's my rant, is what is their gripe, What do they have against me? What is it? I'd like to know what that is, Because I don't like, I don't like to have these tanglements with these people, It's like we're tangled in a line, I have to camp where they kind of are, but I try to keep my distance, at least. I think they thought you might get all of Camo's followers and your channel gets big. I don't know. Let's see. Have you? No, I have not. No, and I'm not going to, Oral. I'm not going to mention that channel's name. or that person. But she had something bad to say about me when I commented in Jamie Dimon's channel, Ignomatic Pneumatics. She had something to say about that. But it was none of her business. You know, I had a question for him, and I just want to know how he was doing. He was asking for help, you know, because he, you know, if somebody could tow his vehicle, you know, maybe he can get where he wants to go quicker, you know. It's just something to think about. Rest in peace, Camo Dave, yeah. We'll just say R.I.P. Camo Dave. I had nothing against the guy. I tried to be friends with him up until the day he died. Actually, that whole week that he was streaming, when he was over in Quartzsite trying to meet, you know, I guess the tribe members, or, you know, all the big YouTubers, the big star YouTubers down there in Quartzsite, you know. I don't fit into that little gap there. I'm not a big star on YouTube, you know. Right? I'm not a big star. I don't get 100, 200 people in my live streams. I don't do that. Let's see, we tried to get Camo to interview. He wouldn't do an interview, see, and then he died, you know. Let's see, Camo Dave was obsessed with confronting the tribe. Camo Dave was very much obsessed with the tribe. I could say that much. Blind Views is kind of like the same right now. Blind Views is actually trying to, you know, be, you know, confrontive, you know, and I think he just does it for the views. I think he's trying to create a drama so he can, you know, he's making up a feud, but he really doesn't want a feud. He just wants to be buddy ups with Nomadic Fanatic and Camper Van Kevin. Has society shunned you? Society shunned me, huh? I don't know. I don't think so. I think I'm fine the way I am, but I'm paralyzed, and I just make do with what I got, you know? I just make do with what I have. I ain't doing too bad. I'm gonna have a steak tonight. Steak and garden salad tonight. I got a steak marinating right now. A ribeye steak. I could make a baked potato with it, but I think I'll leave the baked potato out. Tasha Teeling. How is it going with you, Tasha? How are you? How the hell are you? You should come out here, Tasha. You should come out here to, well, I'm not in Quartzsite yet, but I'm like an hour and a half away. It's not like it's a big drive to get there, you know. I'll get there. I just need to put a water pump in here. I could do that myself, but I just get the water pump. I think if I just get that, and I can go ahead, and I need the butt connectors, you know, so I can button it up, you know, the wires between hooking it up to my fresh water tank. But let's see. So yeah, DTM, Tasha Teeling, Jeffrey Lebowski. Who else we got in here? Who else could I mention? Hello, tribeman. Well, I'm not a see, you know, that's a word. See, when I was in high school, I loved Southwest history. So what was that South history about? A lot about the Indians. A lot about a lot of things. A teacher I had, his name was Marshall Trimble. He's a historian for Arizona. Big historian. So you guys can check him out. He's written many books on Southwest history, Southwestern history of Arizona. He grew up in Ash Fork, Arizona, actually. He's a folk player, star guitar player. You know, he really shined to folk music. And, yeah, he was great. I didn't actually have him. He was a teacher at Coronado High School. And then he was a teacher at Scottsdale Community College, the Artichokes, you know. So he taught Southwest history there, and then I can't remember how many years he did that for, but I think he still could be alive. He'd be up there in age, if anything. But we got Nez Lover in here. Let's see, we got Ray in here. We got Tasha Teeling in here. Who else we got? Who else? You know, it's a shame that we don't that Straight Jacket. It's a shame Straight Jacket is not. You know, he's become a. I don't know. He's upset with me. It's because I'm a little upset too because I sold him an amp system, a Marshall half-stack speaker cabinet, and I just want to get paid for it. That's all. You know, I need money for gas. I need to live too. You know, I don't have a roof over my head other than the RV. You know, that's all I've got. So let's see. Trump gave Arizona Navajo Nation a wagon load of COVID blankets. Yeah. You know, I had COVID myself, and I still suffer the after effects of it. I get a runny nose all the time. Anytime I drink something or I eat something, my nose runs like a faucet. And I'm not sure why that does it, but it has something to do with COVID, you know. See, the tribe should be held accountable for how they shun you. Yeah, I don't know. That's just one of those things, you know. Yeah, Jeffrey, you got to be out here. You got to get out here. I think right at the tail end of the month, I should be ready to go. I'm waiting. You know what I did yesterday is I ordered a heater and a hose. I ordered a Mr. Heater, the largest one with a 10-foot adapter hose to go to a bulk 20-pound tank. Or I could actually hook it up to my propane that's within the RV. Because I do have a line into the heater that I got over here, and I'll show you. Yeah, see, I got my water bottle there, and I just kind of hooked it up over there. I got my XL oven. I'm set up okay, and then I got my refrigerator back here, Iceco. Wave 3, that heater has just not done the job. It just gets too cold in here. So that's why I ended up, you know, ordering the Mr. Heater. The Big Buddy heater. I've got 12 cases. Let's see, I got 2, 4, 6, 8. And then I got 10, 12 waters over here. So I got my solar generator, one over here. I have to straighten this stuff up. I got my water. I'm just going to keep it there. I got my big Bluetti. And I got my little Bluetti. So these are going to play a part in my camping for having TV and at night. So let's see. But yeah, I'm going to cook a steak, you know, because I have it marinating. So I might as well, you know. I've got two at a 2-pack for like $22. That wasn't too bad. What happened? I don't know about the Wave 3. It just... I cleaned it. I wiped it with a rag. Not a wet rag. I wiped it with a dry rag, and it just hasn't. It just doesn't heat up. It does. Half the time, it doesn't want to. I start it, and then I go lay down. I'm getting ready to go to sleep, and then it just shuts itself off. So, like I said, it might have been just a defective unit, but it worked at the beginning, but it never worked that good. You know, it wasn't the greatest product. I mean, there's a Wave 6 and there's a Wave 8, and I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to get the Buddy heater, and I think that's going to be overkill because the big Buddy heater can really heat this place up. So I could probably put it on low, and it'll probably keep this RV toasty warm at night. When I get to the RV park in Quartzsite, I'll be hooked up to their electric. So I'm gonna order a electric heater once I get there. Then I'll get like a plug-in electric heater. Let's see. You need to get Davey a Jackery battery. Sponsorship. I don't have any Jackery products. I think the only Jackery product I have is a mobile solar panel. I have a mobile solar panel that you can put outside, and I could actually hook it up to this little Bluetti that I have over here. I just did a video this morning on a siphon pump, you know, So you need to buy a propane filter for. On this buddy heater, you don't need one as long as you have their 10-foot hose. It's specifically for the Big Buddy. They say you don't need it for that. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea to get one, but so I gotta wait till, I think I should get that thing by November 30th, I think, which is the last day of November before going into December. So I think that should work, Jeffrey. The Big Buddy heater, I'm hoping that'll do the trick. We'll see how it does, you know. Maybe I'll do a review on that too. I don't know. I could do another review. I can redo a video on the Bluetti products. Bluetti, these are old Bluetti solar generators, and they work great. They've been great for the last, year and a half, 2 years, and they'll outlive me, actually. That's how good these things are. But yeah, you charge them up, and then you run your TV set. I've got. Let's see, I've got a. So I got football on right now. 24-inch TV. And my electric's actually running it. You can see it's plugged up there, plugged in, because I'm plugged into electric here. And then my little Bluetti I can use right there. There's where I keep some of my medications, my medication pouch, and insulin checkers so I can check my sugar level. And there's my Wally receiver, and there's my coaxial going into that, and that's how I get my TV set working in here. But and then I got one of those sock aids right over there, so I can put socks on real easy. Let me just show you here. Got a few things over there. I just got to arrange things a little bit better. And so yeah, you put your socks on here, and then you slide your foot, and you pull the cords up, and then that pulls your socks on. So I can get, because when you're paralyzed, it makes it really difficult for me to try to get socks and stuff on. Let me get back to me over here. Let's see. It's time for a gabapentin nap. I took one. I take 3 in a day, but lately I've been taking 2 at night, and just one during the morning, and then 2 at night, because that way I could get to sleep pretty easy, Gabapentin. So, Homotech. You talking about Hobotech? Heck, I haven't watched a video from him in a long time. How many people did I have? I think I had 15 in here. That's the most I had in here. I got 14. 14 right now. But yeah, we're live. We are live with 14 people in the house. Thank you, people, for coming out. All you people that are in here. Jeffrey, Lebowski, Nez Lover, Tasha Teeling, Oral Oli. Let's see, who else came in here? Let me just see. Oh, Ray. Okay. Let me just announce all the people that I see. DTM is in here in the house. He's very supportive of this channel. I appreciate DTM for sure. Let's see who else we got. Trying to see who else we have in here. Seems as that's what we got. So I just want to acknowledge everybody that's in here. Want to make them that they are known in this live stream. So yeah, so here it is, Sunday afternoon. So, and then you know what? When I had my medications brought to me or mailed to me, they gave me this. Hold on. They gave me that ice chest there, styrofoam, and they gave me these little frozen packs that you freeze, and they work great. If I just get a couple more of those, keep those frozen, put those in there, put anything in there, whether it's, because it works like a refrigerator basically. It keeps your tomatoes, lettuce, whatever you have for produce. It keeps it at proper temperature. So, and then I got to replace this faucet here so I can use my 30-gallon tank and utilize that to boil, pasta. And then, of course, I made coffee. You need 2 pans. I'll do a video on how I do my coffee so you guys know how you can make coffee real easy when you're on the road, I mean, instant coffee is one thing, but this is the actual real coffee. This is the stuff that you buy. That you could get. You can get Starbucks. You can get whatever you want. I got Dunkin' Donuts, but it's called, what's it called? I can't remember. Brulee. Brulee is the name of it. It's by Dunkin' Donuts. Really good tasting coffee. So I use that. And I'll do it, like I said, I don't want to do it right now. I'll do it on a video here in a little bit. Let me switch over here. Okay, or is that an oven? What's an oven? Are you referring to the? I've got a. Let me show you what I got here. Back to it. Let me kind of blow it up here so you can kind of see. But I got an XL oven right there. I use that for baking pretty much. I make toast with it, or I can use the toaster. There's the coffee I use right there, actually. But yeah, I kept it on the counter, and yeah, my sink, I got, a couple things in the sink. I got a little bit of bread in there and a little bit of water. I got my lighter in there, and I used, you know what I made last night? Let me see, let me switch back. Let me tell you what I made last night, so you guys kind of know. Are you going to get an air fryer? The oven is an air fryer. That oven back there does air frying. Let's see, WTF is your sink collapsed out of the counter? No. It's not the. See, my little stripping all came off, and I'm going to sand and paint that white. I'm just going to put a white paint on there. But now that's just my sink right there. That's how you want to look at it. I got some lemon juice in there. Just a couple things. And then I got vegetable oil there, because I'll tell you why I have those things. Welcome, Joni Portwood. But anyway, let me get back. I made something that was pretty simple to make. 1 pound of ground beef with some onion flakes, because I didn't have fresh onion. So I put the onion flakes, and I put a little bit of garlic. I browned the 1 pound of ground beef. And then when I almost had it finished, I added 1 stalk of what do you call that stuff? I'm trying to think. Now I went blank on it. Yeah, it's like a Mexican. It just gives it that a taco flavoring, And I can't think the name of it. Not celery. Keep going. It's like a parsley, kind of like, but it's right at the end of my tongue. I can't spit it out. I want to try the air fryer. Yeah, my oven's got the air fryer setting, basically. It just produces a whole bunch of air. It works kind of like a convection oven, That's the best way I could describe it. Last night on Elvis stream, someone said you died. Well, they were incorrect. As you can see, I'm not dead. I am 60 years old. I'm probably one of the oldest nomads out there. How many nomads are older than me? Not that many. I still got some of my high school people I went to school with, Like I said, I grew up, my stomping grounds growing up as a little kid, because I was here when I was 3. I got to Arizona when I was 3 years old. I think it was 1965 and a half I was here. And I was just a little short little kid, a little runt. And then I went to kindergarten. My grade school stomping grounds when I first started off from kindergarten through halfway through 4th grade was Tonalea in South Scottsdale. And then I went to Hohokam from the middle of November through I graduated 8th grade. It's the No, I didn't call Prissy Cindy back. No, I'm not. I'm not going to talk to them anymore. I think I'm pretty much finished with them. You know, that's funny because they were friends of 38 years. 38 years of being friends with them. And I just one day woke up and said, that's enough. I've had enough of them. Had enough of them, you know. I miss, Foreman Grill. You know, I guess I think I've seen some videos of Dave's RV Life. He's got one of those. He uses one of those and he plugs it into his solar generator. See, I don't use my solar generator for those type of things. I use mine for using a TV. But it just so happens that I'm plugged into electricity where I'm at. Like I said, they're gonna do this faucet here. But you know what? I could do it myself, but I can't get under the counter to reach. That's my big issue. If I can lay down flat, level, and kind of slide, I could probably get under there, but I just can't. Because of the sink bowls here, I can't do it. We got Revelator Phoenix in here. Let's acknowledge him. I got 007, Arizona 123. Let's see, she had bad news, man. Who had bad news? 07 123. Yeah, there's. I mean, our world's turned upside down basically right now. We have supply issues. We have inflation out the roof. We've never seen or experienced times that we're seeing right now. Cindy, you know what? You were in Ignomatic Pneumatics channel, weren't you? 007. You said let the e-begging begin or something like that, and then there were some comments underneath that, and then I came in because he said he was looking for help for people, you know, and then somebody stepped up. A lady came in there and stepped up and said she would help. What do you need, you know? And basically she said, well, what about AAA? You know, and then it didn't go anywhere. Then she never made a comment back. And then what she should have done was get him a tow and tow his rig to where it needed to go. That's what she probably should have done. She was kind of offering, but then she didn't get all the way to that point. She got to that point and kind of stopped, you know, so. But it kind of left him. Now he's just got to do his own thing. He's got to work on it and then just keep driving. He has to keep chucking it away till he can get to where he needs to go, and then he could take that motor out and drop another motor in. So I always thought diesel engines lasted, you know, for 1,000 miles. And here, his has got over 100,000 miles, and it gave out on him. He lost a piston. So that's Ignomatic Pneumatic. You know, that's Jamie Dimon, basically. Jamie Dimon in a nutshell. But my community page shows the opening of the bottomless pit. Let's see. REV only part-time. Jeffrey's still praising. Probably my clone. But anyway, so this one channel, which I'm not going to refer to, I'm not going to give names out. That way I can't get in any trouble with this channel, you know. But she offered some help and then didn't really help him, you know. Maybe she was just giving him words of advice. Who knows? But it didn't pan out for Jamie Dimon or his channel Ignomatic Pneumatics. So I don't think he would. See, the problem with some of these people that are part of the tribe or in that club, they don't come into this channel. I've never seen one of them in here. Then again, I've never seen any of them, you know, going into somebody else's channel that's part of their group, you know. And I don't know why they don't do that, but they just don't. But we got a good crowd in here right now. We got 22 people in the house. Let's see. But the testimony that I have is greater than that of John. For the works that the Father has given me to accomplish, the very works that I am doing, bear witness about me that the Father has sent me. There we go. I'm going to read you some scripture here. You know, as soon as I read scripture, I start losing people. It's funny. Funny observation. Let's see. I'm sure they watch people get bored. Let's see. But yeah, I did end up getting the buddy heater ordered. I called their customer service, and I went through their customer service to get the buddy heater and the hose for it. So I have a nice long hose, 10 foot. You know, so I'll be able to extend that thing. I could leave it where it's at, and then just run the hose all the way up into the counter and put the buddy heater up on the kitchen counter. In that way, it won't interfere or catch anything on fire. You know, we don't want accidents like that if we can help it. You know, but yeah, I'll do some more how-tos. Like I said, I did one on the siphon pump. I'll show you how I cook and how I, you know, an easy process of making coffee in the morning. You know, you just want 1 cup of coffee. Just simple. I'll show you. I'll show it in the video. Probably take me a minute, maybe a minute to make, minute and a half. But I'll do it. Because if it helps a new person that's just starting off, I think that's for the good, you know. I'm surprised you didn't just upgrade the Wave 3. The plumbing is already... Well, see, here's the thing on that, Jeffrey. Yeah, I could have got another wave, but I could have gone up to the Wave 6, but for some reason, off of that plumbing, it just doesn't quite work. Now what I could do with that tubing, if I could just reach, if I can just make the buddy heater and put the buddy heater over in that where the Wave 3 is, I could do that, but I think it's too hot. The buddy heater really cranks out the heat, and it would really just heat up. I'm just concerned about the wood in the kitchen door getting too hot. That's why I'm going to put it on the kitchen countertop. It'll be fine. And if I want, I could still tap in to this line. If I could just extend this line out. Maybe I'm going to talk to the guys here about seeing if I could get an extra line a little longer. But I'm not sure if that'll work good with the buddy heater. I think I might need the filter adapter for it, because there is talk of that. I just might get that filter just because, you know. It's not a bad idea to put one on. That way you don't have any worries about hurting the heater at all. But when I get to courtside, I'm going to have electricity, so I'm going to buy an electric heater, and I'm going to run an electric heater in here. That's what I'm going to do. I'll just run that for like 8 hours, shut it off, I'll be good. First thing in the morning I wake up, I just take the chill out of the air, and I'm usually pretty good with that, you know. I need to get another holder for the phone so I could put this on my tripod. You know, I don't have any type of adapters for this because the other one broke. And it really wasn't the greatest. I did have something for that. And evidently somebody took off with it, you know. They went through my bags and dug it out. And, you know, like I've had a lot of things taken out of here when I was in a hospital. Just people getting inside this rig. They took like, I had like this little 3-prong, you know, thing that you could attach to different things, you know. It was perfect. Actually, I do have something for the phone, actually, that I could use. It's in the back here, which I'll probably do. Well, I don't need to do a video on it. I'll just use it for. I'll probably just use it for cooking videos. Problem is, I can't switch back and forth because the cover covers the actual picture lens that's producing the video for the video itself. So, but are these heaters safe to operate? Yeah, they're safe. Oral, they're pretty safe. It's took your leather. Well, somebody took the jacket, 12 volt, and somebody took off with my 12 volt TV that I had. And that was a good one too. So, you know, it's funny, that person that got that TV set, which I'm not going to mention their name. When they never showed the inside of their RV. They're being very careful about that. You know why? Because that TV set is probably sitting in their RV. That's probably the reason why. But did you watch the Metal Church video? Not yet, Revelator. I still got to check that out. I was checking out something that I seen yesterday. The band Boston. Remember the band Boston? That was one of my all-time favorite bands, right? They found demo tapes. They got the original demo tapes that were admitted to the AR reps. And of course, AR reps listen to it, and then they decide if they're going to sign that band to a contract. Which, anybody that heard Boston back then, 1975, that incredible sound, any AR rep that wouldn't sign them would be ridiculously stupid. Because look what happened to Boston. Look, they exploded on the market. Of course, they had, a lot of problems with they had some problems with the legal system in the record industry where they didn't put out records for a while because they were put on hold, basically. They're being punished by the record industry, which they did get punished. Let me lay down here. Let me see. Let me crash down here a little bit. I'm going to relax here a little bit here. But I got 21 people in the house. But yeah, I just, I made this extra bed, took the couch out. I just need to kind of convert this thing to like a couch, which it hasn't been yet. But it will be. Maybe I'll find somebody in Quartzsite that could actually come up with a good design for this couch. Or couch to be, I should say. More Than a Feeling. And you know what? One of my all-time favorite songs from Boston? What Amanda was one, but A Man I'll Never Be. I did that on karaoke. I sang that song, and that to me is an incredible song. It just, if you say what's on your mind today, you walk away. It's just everything about that song. It just, to me, if I heard that in 1975, I would have signed this band myself. I really would have. Because it was, I remember when I first heard Boston, that just blew me away. I was 16 years old. I can remember walking in Scottsdale to Tempe, Arizona, to go to a record store. I can't remember the name of it. Tower Records, yeah. I walked to Tower Records to buy that More Than what was it called? It was More Than a Feeling. What was the name of that album? Or I can't remember the name of the album. Give me the name of that album. But I'm going to check out Metal Church too, because that's what I think really started up Metallica. That's where they kind of begun. They stepped in to the music scene, and they were like a cult band, kind of like Pink Floyd, And I did music that was kind of similar to Pink Floyd. Something between Pink Floyd and Roxy Music. About right in the middle there. But we tried really hard because my friend's dad was an A&R rep for Capitol Records, third in line, out of Boston. And Boston gave Paul's dad, Jim Johnson, the original cut, the first demo. And he listened to him, but you know what? He wasn't really a rock person. He was more for country. So he actually gave that tape to the next guy down. And then the next guy down went ahead and listened to it and of course, signed him, And then that's history. That's Boston in the making. And that's how they became... if you go to my Facebook, you could see where I took a cut off the guy that had demos for Boston. The original demos. And he played them. And that guy was just... it was just the rough cut demos were incredible. The sound that they got, the singing was incredible. Because you got to remember, Brad Delp was the singer of Boston. He was incredible. Tom Scholz was incredible. Barry Goodrow was incredible. Just Hib Sabib, the drummer, they were all just incredible musicians. And as a kid growing up, those were the days. Those days were like, you had bright, sunny sunshine coming into your lives. back in those days. You didn't hear about, you didn't see or hear about people getting shot up and, school kids getting murdered in their schools. And you didn't hear about stuff like that. And now you look at these times that we live in, people are just depressed and they feel like they're at a dead end and they don't know where to go from here. They don't know how to take from here and go forward is what I'm trying to say. It's been such a long time. Been such a long time. Gotta get you going. Time goes by and keeps on going. Yeah, that was kind of like the rhythm. That's how their singing rhythm went. You take that music, and that's just when you're a singer, you just try to come up with, you take your voice and just implement it into the main verse of the song that you're creating, and then from the main verse you have to make the bridge, the next cutover. So you take it from the main verse to the bridge, and then back, and then you go back to the verse, and then to the bridge. You could just kind of mix and match. And that's just how I've done it playing guitar. I mean, you could watch me play guitar over at DMS 1962-65. You could see me playing my acoustic guitar out there on Lake Mead, and that was 2015. You can check that out. Of course, we ran out of video about a minute. I think it was about the second song. I ran out about halfway, not even halfway through the song. But yeah, those are. I played 18 songs out there, and people actually just sat out off the banks. There's a whole bunch of people out there, off of the banks of Lake Mead, and they were sitting there listening to me play and sing. It was a fun thing to do. I wouldn't do it again, but yeah, it was stupid just to bring a PA system and all those wires and all the instruments. It was just not a good thing to do. In sandy, rocky, conditions, dusty, dirty. It's just not good for instruments. It's just, we brought electronics, and it was just stupid. Just the guy that did this, I went to high school with. I don't know what he was thinking, but it was not the right thing to do. But we did it. It's over with. And, I made a video of it. It's on YouTube. So I got the boat on there as we're going out to the spot in Lake Mead. And then, of course, I got the video part, which is a separate video of me playing and singing guitar out there. So you can check it out. DMS 1962-65. Check it out. I got some other videos in there, some camping stuff. You can check that out, too. I got a few things. I even think I got some bands that I've recorded too. Some local bands here in the Phoenix area. I think I did that too. But whatever happened with Shorty Boo, I don't know. I don't know what happened to Shorty. Shorty kind of took off from the channel. People came in and then they kind of went away, and I get a new person here and there, but I could always use extra subscribers, of course. Any kind of extra subscriber I would love to have. Just click always click the thumbs up, because that's going to help the videos out. It's going to help my channel too. So if you guys could do that for me, I really much would appreciate that. And I would say God bless to you all if you were to do that. So, but yeah, that's where we stand down. See who else came in here. I got Bob on. Let's see, I see your nose. Well, I guess I could kind of come up. Well, I can't do that. You know what nose hairs are for, Baja? It's actually the hairs in your nose. There's a reason for that. That's to keep, it's to help with bacteria in your nose. It helps, I don't know, it helps you to not get infected so much. But that's what they say. I mean, you could look it up on YouTube or on, yeah, you could probably look it up on YouTube, and you could probably look it up on Google too. Google. And you could do that as well. But as for other people that used to come in here, I don't know. I don't know where they went. I could always, like I said, I could always use more people, More people, the better, right? Try to grow this channel. I'm sitting at, what am I sitting at? just under 1,200 people. We need to get this channel up to where Tasha Teeling's channel is. She said that 2,000. We need to work towards 2,000. 2,000, double the 1,000. Let's go to 2. It'd be nice if this channel could make it up there to where the big channels are, like 1,500. You know, I mean like not 1,500, like 15,000. If you could get to 15,000, 20,000 people, then you could start, making money on YouTube. Then you could get, you could start doing, people sending you stuff like washing machines for the RV, and and if you watch some of these big star YouTubers, they're all showing all these products because they're just Shorty Boo and Aunt Jemima. Yeah, where did they go? Aunt Jemima used to come into this channel, and then we got the Sweets here. I went to the Sweets live stream the other day, I seen him in there, and I went in there. I think I've seen his kids in there. That was interesting. And see, we haven't felt much like going live in a long time. Yeah, I mean, it's always good to go live. I go live probably more than anybody. Like, it'd be nice to see some new people fly in here. Be nice to get somebody like James Gype. Yeah. Now I've gone to him and I could get extra subs there, but here's the problem with that. Most of those people that come in, they unsubscribe you, and I hate that. I mean, I subscribe to these people and then they unsubscribe to me because they may not like the video content. Because, hey, I'm live like this, Let's see, we need to advertise your channel on posters, and yeah, we should, Jeffrey. We got to put an effort. We got to come up with something. So when you gonna be ready to take off, Jeffrey? How's the new rig? Jeff's got a nice setup. That's like a dream setup, right? That's what he's got. $70,000 rig. I mean that. I'd love to have something like that, but yeah, too much for my belt, my wallet. My wallet can only take so much, especially in these times of inflation. But somebody says, well, I shouldn't even go into politics because it's just gonna upset people. So we're gonna leave the politics out of it. Let's see. Why is Metric? You never emailed me back. Wise Metric. Let's see. I'm trying to remember. Wise Metric. What was it? What was I? Let's see. What was the? First of all, let me get the question. I can't remember because I get busy with a bunch of different things, and then I forget, and then I go off and do one thing, and then I totally forget to go back to the other. That's just what happens to me when you get to 60 years old. My memory's just not like it used to be. Let's see. Just give me the question so I can. Let's see. We talked a few weeks ago. We were going to meet up for some fun. Meet up, well then come to Quartzsite. Come to Quartzsite and we'll take it from there. How's that sound? Yeah, just come to Quartzsite, Arizona. See, Baja did the walk around the pick. Still waiting on 2 parts. 1 part for a mirror and 1 part for a window shade. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, Jeffrey's like me. See, I'm waiting for the faucet, and then I'm waiting for the water pump. See, I could actually do the water pump myself. I just need to pump, because this pump I got here is no good. It's obvious. So, yeah, I might do that. I'm going to talk to the guy here and see if he's got the pump. And I'd like to get, but I kind of want to hang here for a few days because I got the heater coming here. And the heater's coming to this address. So when I get to Quartzsite, then I'll set up a mailing. I'll set up some mail there. And then I'll get with a doctor there so I can get my medications while I'm there in Quartzsite. So, I wonder how your doggy's going to... Yeah, I think Baja Bound, I think Jeffrey, I think his dog will Well, yeah, like I said, his dog will make an adjustment. You know, he'll get used to the RV being his home or his house. Jeffrey, well, I was going to say he could have a screen, or he could put the screen outside where the dog could actually go outside. You know, but I think he could jump over the fence. So that's some of the biggest problems with RVs is, you know, how you're going to contain your dog, you know. Keep your dog where you can see the dog at all times so your dog doesn't get eaten up by a coyote or fox or whatever. Remember you talked about me wearing fishnets. I don't remember that. Wise metric. First of all, I don't know if you're a male or a female. So we'll take it. Let's see. Oh, my name was Blind View sucks. Last time we talked, I don't know. We'll you know, come to Quartzsite. We'll take it from there. Just come to Quartzsite. Let's see. I'm going to just have to tie out where no screen that could contain him. You got to get one of those good, you know, not collar type, because he can pull himself out of that. But you know, the kind of like the body, you know what I'm talking about, Jeff. The part that goes underneath the dog's belly a little bit, you know, and that way you can keep your dog, you know, where you can see him. On the 42-year-old lady you were talking to. Are you the lady that... I'm not sure. I don't... The reason why I'm not sure is because your name. I'm not familiar with the name. So, are you subscribed to the channel? Wise Metric? Interesting name, though. Wise Metric. Let's see. Baja, maybe one of those long pack kitchen mats which don't skip, have that running down the Center Valley area. Okay. But yeah, I mean, Jeffrey's, you know, I can't remember what the floor looked like. I'd have to go into the chat and pull some of the pictures up there. I don't know if he captured the flooring in the rig. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I'll have to go back and watch. Let's see. Yeah, that should stop him from slipping. Oh, okay, you guys talking. Yeah, you got to get the dog set up for nomading. But I think so. Jeffrey, do you have all the basics in your RV? Are you ready to when you do get those parts? Are you ready to roll? You know, we just talked about. Oh yeah, I think I think it's starting to come to me, Wise Metric. I just didn't see you under this name. That's all. Dang, Davey, you talk to so many ladies, you don't remember me. No, I don't. I don't hardly talk to any ladies out here. I seldom get that many in here. Let's see. Oh, we got Judith Oxnard in here. Wow. Let's see. You're not really going. Yes, I am really going to Quartzsite, Judith, I am going to Quartzsite. I'm going to bet you on that one. Tasha ran you out of there last time. Tasha ain't going to be there this time. But Tasha came in here. I got no issues with Tasha. I got no issues with anybody, you know. Anybody and everybody's welcome as long as they're respectful, you know. As long as they're respectful, you know, and then I always give respect back to the other individual too, so. But no, Tasha could come to the camp. So was it tonight? I'm going to make a steak, garden salad, and maybe a baked potato. That sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Baked potato, extra pepper, some little bit of seasoning for it. Let's see, Tasha put a cigarette out on your house. She didn't actually put a cigarette out on me, Judith. She threw the cigarette butt at my face. It actually hit me. I was wearing glasses because I was doing YouTube live, and the cigarette butt hit the glasses. It actually would have hit my eye, but it hit the glasses and fell to the floor. And then I had to find the cigarette butt because it was burning down there, and there was paper on the floor at that time, so I had to hurry up and pick it up, keep it from catching fire. Yeah. But I did, though. I got it. I got the cigarette, threw it out the door. You're a good daddy. Are you going? Well, wise monkey, if you're a female, then and you as you say you are, then yeah, come to Quartzsite. Just come out to Quartzsite and meet me. Let's see, Metagas guy. Let's see, are the Cardinals playing? Yes, Cardinals are playing today. Oh, that's another thing I forgot to mention. The Phoenix Suns are doing pretty good. And the Cardinals, they're playing today against San Diego. They should be on about 1:30-ish. So I'll check that out too. Yeah. I got to get your email address, Wise Metric. I don't think I got your email address. I don't think I got it. I don't think I had it. I didn't have it, written down. So I have to write it down. So if you have the email address, I'll definitely email you back. I don't use my email that much, hardly ever really. So I got some special pictures I took for you. You got some special pictures, huh? Well, just send them into my email. I think you got my email. That's all you got to do. Just send them into my email. Let's see, LA, not San Diego. I keep calling them San Diego Chargers, and they're LA Chargers. See, it's hard for me to get that because I was so used to them being in San Diego. Why would you leave San Diego? San Diego was ideal. That's way better than LA. Way better. In the way I look at it, I think it's just way better. Let's see, it's a good thing you turned off the lights and whispering that night in Quartzsite, so Tasha did think you were there. You are. Yeah, I mean, I guess it was Jeffrey. Yeah. I took off. I left that spot where I was, kind of 14-day camp stay limit. I could have gone back there or just stayed, but I took off because here's what I did. My foot was infected, so I had to go to the foot care. Now, who is that? I'm gonna decline that. I don't get stuff on Sunday. I don't accept phone calls on Sunday, but yeah, I had to go to a wound care facility, and I tried to see if I could get it in Quartzsite, and they weren't capable of doing it. So let's see, I have strong arms, Wise Metric, of course, yeah, I do. Let's see, I got a lot of people in here. I got 20 people in there. I've been up to 21 people in there, 21. No, I said it. Okay, but I've had a lot of people in here, and but anyway, I had to go to get foot care. So finally they had to refer me to Lake Havasu City. So I went to Lake Havasu City, and then I went to Craggy Wash because you could camp there for free, and I didn't know there was a camp host there. There never was the year before, the year after or before that. So I went to Craggy Wash, and then the guy gave me a 14-day camp stay limit. Gave me a little paper that said you could be here for 14 days. And then I was going down the road, I was actually heading over to Walmart, and I landed up on a rock, a big one, because one of those side-by-sides came up and almost went head on with me. So I tried to avoid it because they had their phone and they were actually texting with the sand rail with the phone in their hand. Crazy thing they were doing. So anyway,
they did that, and we almost collided. I tried to scoot over a little bit. I ended up landing on a rock, and I was stuck on that rock, and damaged my exhaust system. So I had to have my RV mechanic come from Phoenix and come up and patch it up, put it back together. Yeah, so we did. We got that done, and I was actually ran like 2 days over 14 day, and then the guy came over and said, "Hey, what's the problem here?" And I said, "I got I got damage here. I'm trying to get it fixed." He goes, "When do you think you could be out of here?" And I said, "Give me a couple days." And I think that next day, that late that night, I got it fixed and put together, and I was able to get out of there. And I just moved over. There's another camp spot about another 3 miles to the north. So I went to that spot. You can stay there for 14 days, and then you can just keep rotating back and forth if you want. That way, you don't have to go all the way to Parker, and you don't have to go all the way to Quartzsite. And besides, I was still getting my foot taken care of, and I actually got it to the point where it was pretty good. So, but I needed to get back to Phoenix because I called a doctor there to finish up healing up this right foot. I should say the right foot heel. So I got that done. What's the score in this game? 17-10. Buccaneers are beating the Cleveland Browns. So we got 23. We just broke our daytime record here. So maybe you could hold like here. I'm not, I'm not anybody's daddy, but baby would be better. That'd be the better word for it. Wise metric. Just come out to Quartzsite. Come out to Quartzsite and meet up, man. I'm going to meet up with some people there. A few people, not a lot. And I'll probably drive into the south section of Quartzsite, the long-term care, and I'll probably say hi to a few people in there. Just to say hi. I thought you had a little... Well, I had a relationship with a lady, Jeffrey, and when we broke up, or she broke up with me, actually. I don't know why she did that. I probably would have been. She'd probably be my wife right now. I most likely would have been married to her. She really was the perfect person for me. She was like straight up, because she liked me. She was the one that started the whole relationship, and I thought that's pretty cool, So, but anyway, she said, "Hey, there's a party. Would you like to come and meet up?" And I got her telephone number. I called her, and of course I did meet up with her, and then I ended up dating her, So I dated her, I ended up with her for 6-7 months, and what happened to the relative? I don't know, Jeffrey. I can't remember about the relative. Let's see, was that one you took to Tijuana? No. No, the one for Tijuana, you got a good memory. I have to bring my memory up. But the one for Tijuana, that relationship went nowhere. I broke up with that gal on that trip, actually. When I was in San Diego. I was in San Diego for a full week, 7 days. And then we had to fly out. So we flew in and we flew out. And when we flew back, I had same seat with can't even remember her damn name anymore. But anyway, I flew back with the ex-girlfriend, and that's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to use names in there, but so as we flew back, and then that was the end of that was it. I said goodbye and never talked to her again. I heard she ended up getting married to some dude, and good luck. I hope she has a good relationship with the guy. Hopefully they had kids, She wanted to have kids, so she really wanted to have kids really quick, and I told her but she wasn't the right person to have kids with, so I just moved on from that. Let's see. Yeah, you got a good memory, Ba. So you don't want to. I don't want to be anybody's, you could say daddy, because I'm not a daddy to anyone. So, but you could call me baby. You could always do that if you want, Wise Metric. Interesting name you got there. I don't know how you came up with that name. I'm curious how you came up with that name. I've had up to 23 people in here. We've done good here tonight. It's been a good stream. I'm sitting at solar charge at 13 and a half. It's not bad. It's not a bad solar charge. So I got that little charge detector there. Tells me what my solar is. I might even be a percentage higher than that. It might be like a 13.6. You don't get quite the charge in solar, being in here. What makes you jealous, Wise Monkey? I'm just wondering what makes you jealous. Oh, okay, I see. I'm reading above that. Yeah, everybody's had X's, Everybody's had X's. Let's see, I have 1, 2. I wasn't one that went out a lot. I didn't go out with a lot of women, So I basically had 1, 2. Basically, I had like 4, I could call kind of relationships. That's about it. Besides that, I haven't had anybody. So, but yeah, if the right person came by, and came into my life, I guess it would be a plus, I'd rather think of you as well. Well, whatever, Wise Monkey, or I want to think Wise Monkey, Wise Metric. Come out to Quartzsite. All I can say is just come out to Quartzsite. I don't know how far you are to Quartzsite, but just come out there. I'm looking forward to meeting some new people out there, I want to get some new friends into my life. I threw the other friends away. 38 years of investment of friendship, and I just threw it away. It was ridiculous. Ridiculous that I lose all these people, just a few, but they weren't quality friends. That's all I could say. Davey, you don't pay attention to anyone's comments when you think you're talking. Yeah, I got a bunch of people I got to talk to. No, Wise Metric, I wouldn't do that. I'd never do that. Nope. Let me pay attention to what other people are saying in here. Let's see. Maybe you should go since you have so many. No, I think it's good to have all these people in here. I dropped down a little bit. I am for you. Just come out to Quartzsite. That's all I got to say. Just come out to Quartzsite and camp out. Take it from there. That's all we got to do. Let's see who else said something here. Let's see. You still talk to Tim? Tim? Yeah, I'm not talking. He's not talking to me. I'm not talking to him. No, Wise Metric. I'm not into that. No. I don't know who would be either. That's nasty stuff there. Let me see who else we got. Who else is left in there? We still got Joni Portwood in here. We still got, I don't know who's left in here. Let's see. Who else is left in here? Who do we have? Let me think here. What time is it anyway? I don't even know what time it is. Let me see. I'm trying to see what other comments. As for Tim, no, I'm not really talking. Tim is not that friendly of a person, so I'm not talking. I've kind of like get scattered away from people of my past. It's pretty much what I've done. Some people like to pretend that they're babies and like to get like to get change. Well, I don't get into that wise metric. I don't get into that type of thing. It's just not my thing, and maybe it is for some others, but it's not for this guy here. Like I said, just come out the quartzite, but I don't get into some of that other stuff. Let's see. I'm trying to see what. Let me see. I'm trying to see what Jeffrey said. What happened to? Here was that one you took to. What happened to relative? I thought you were in. Let's see. I'm trying to read through the comments here. Let's see. You got to get Jeffrey. Got to get Jeffrey to come out to quartzite, and we camp in the same place. Probably get a spot right next to me. It'd be the best thing for him. He can hook into electricity and put his plumbing in there too. Now you got your plumbing, you got your electricity right there at the spot. Of course, you still got your solar on your rig, but if he doesn't have solar, then yeah, big plugged in electric would be a plus for him. Be a plus. It could be a plus for me too. Now you don't. Then you got your trash. They got places to take your trash, and you got your sewer line. You got your electricity. You got water coming in your rig, so you can take a shower every day. That's just the way to go. What did? Let's see. What size is your? What size is my RV, Joni Port? What size? 21 foot, Joni. It's a 21 foot RV. That's what we got here. If you're still here. See, I lost the football game. 16 people in the house. I think we ought to close it out here, folks. I think we've been on here long enough here. Trying to see what else we got in here. So, did you get that, Joni? 21 foot? And so what do you think? How far along are you on your camper? Leave it running. What, leave the stream running, you mean, Jeffrey? And what are you referring to, Joni? I'm not ignoring. I've got people, asking questions, so I'm just trying to answer. I got to take care of everybody in here. Let's see, you got cook your ribeye stuff. Yeah, I got a ribeye steak I got to cook. Have no idea. Whatever the. Oh yeah, you're not moved in yet. You need some basic things, Jeffrey. I don't know if you drink coffee, but, I'll do a video on making coffee, on how I do it. So that way other people have some other options. You don't need to go buy a coffee maker. You don't need to do that. It's not something you need to do. I got a simple way to make coffee without, spending, $100 on something to plug in. When you could do it without even plugging in, all you're going to do is use a little gas or propane, and it'll do the same thing. So just come out, wise metric. Come out to quartzite. I'll when I get out there, I'll do a video as soon as I get out there. As soon as I get out there, I'll get a video going, and I'll probably end up going to Parker, Arizona too, because I understand I could camp out in the parking lot at Blue Water Casino, so I'll do that too. I'll take advantage of Blue Water Casino. I think they'll let you have 14 days stay there, but you have to register. That's another option. Parker, Arizona. I just use a mocha pot for coffee. Yeah, so yeah, you just So I know if you got one in the house, I mean, you probably need one for the house and one for the RV, you know. So yeah, I've got like it's like a teapot type thing, but and you could, but you know, you got to put your water in that, you know, and then you heat it up, and then you just pour that into another pan, the coffee into another pan, and you put a strainer with a filter in the strainer. But I'll do a video on it so you can see. Silly Al's. Yeah, I'll go to Silly Al's when I get there. Yeah, I'll be plugged into a site, so I'll kind of have to unplug myself. You know, so I'll have to see, you know, how when I pull in, I'll probably pull in right next to the electrical pole. You know, where you know I could. Now, if I'm hooked up, like I said, to water and to electricity, I got some things I got to unplug if I'm going to go out and get something. So, those are just things to consider. Like if you're just dry camping out there, you know, you could just up and go as long as if you don't have an awning put out and all that, all the chairs and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to leave it, you know, where it's just a simple setup. Can't believe Camo Dave stood you up there. Camo Dave, like I said, you know, his big buddy was Doxinator. Yeah, I should go to his channel, Doxinator. Now, maybe he calls himself Doxinator because maybe the word dox means like you're cutting people out, you know. He's doxing people. That's probably why he called himself that, because he doxinates YouTubers, ones he don't like. You know, I'm one he doesn't, because Camo Dave didn't like me, so he made it out against me. So, but no gripes. You know, I just tried to be friendly. I was just trying to be friendly to Camo Dave, and I just couldn't do it. This Caravan Carolyn camping out in Quartzsite. You know, I don't know if she's out there. She could possibly be out there again. She actually left Quartzsite and went home. You know, because I think they're trying to sell the van. Her boyfriend, Ron's van. She's got a video out on that. You should check that out. He does have a really nice van. So for people that want a van camp, you know, he really does have it perfect, you know. He's got everything set up just right. He's got the TV set up perfectly. He's got a refrigerator, freezer. He's got that set up. It's not as big as mine, but what he has is sufficient, you know what I'm saying? I think she lives in East Mesa. She's like right where I'm at, actually. I met a guy. I'm literally probably 7 miles from her. I'm literally down the street. If I just go straight up Main Street, which is Apache Trail, and then get on what's that road? I'm trying to think of it's a highway marker. Can't remember what that road's called. Main to, there's just one connection. You make a left turn. The next major street up from me, you make a left turn, and you're right there. Let's see. Highway 88, that's it. Exactly. So you make a left on Highway 88, and she's literally right up the street. There's a few RV parks. I'm not sure the name of her park. She don't give that information out. But it wouldn't be hard to find. It would not be hard to find, really. All you got to do is look where Ron is. If you see Ron's van. Of course, he's selling it. And it's funny, he didn't do a video on he bought a truck. I guess he bought like an $80,000 truck of some sort, you know. Craig Carlton is the doxer. It's funny, I used to have a guy come in under a different channel name. I think his name was Carlton, but I'm not sure what he used for the first name. Swedes. Just not sure. Can't remember that far back, Let's see. But yeah, I'm set up. I got to make a garden salad. And what else? I got tomatoes, lettuce. I got cucumber. No, actually, I don't have a cucumber. I got a bell. No, I do have a cucumber. I don't have bell pepper. So the cucumber is really good. I love cucumbers. So I'll put the cucumber in there with. I already got the dressing made. I already got the steak marinating. So the steak's been marinating since yesterday. So that should come out pretty good. Yeah, and the marinade helps the steak to. It just helps it to thaw out, So yeah, it was like frozen into a solid block of ice. That's how I used to be friends with him until he shared. What does that mean? I gotta read this. Until he shared my information with Carpetbagger and Lou Skunk. Oh, okay. See, that's no good, man. Shouldn't do that. That's not respecting individual rights, you don't marinate ribeye. I did marinate the ribeye, Jeff. I got it marinating in the same sauce that I've got that I make my salad with. Same stuff. The only difference is I put a little bit of lemon juice in it, and it's just salad dressing with vinegar and oil, water, and put a little lemon juice in there, and that's it. That takes care of it. Takes care of the salad dressing, and it's good. It's a really good dressing. James Gipe, what's going on, man? Giving me a thumbs up. Thank goodness. I need more thumbs up. I don't know how many I can get. I don't see how many thumbs up I'm getting. I can't even see it here. But, yeah, definitely could use... Yeah, I need to get back into your channel. I need to get some more subscribers, James Gipe. I need to get more people here. I got to make a better effort at getting this channel rolling, I got to get this channel up and going. I got to start getting my subscriptions up. I need to get, I need to join the big boys, We're ready to get to the big territory. You got the idea, Wise Metric. You got the idea. I'm not going to mention anything on the channel, but you got the idea. But when we get down a little bit, subscribers here, or people that are in the channel, then we'll come off a little bit, and then I'll watch some football, I guess. Probably watch the Cardinal game. I don't know why I'm going to watch the game, but I'll try to suffer through it. See, we are ready for the cooking portion of this stream. Yeah, I wish I could right now, but I'm going to watch football first. I don't think I'll do cooking. I could. I might. I just might, but I got to get set up for it. I got a table in here, and then I got to put the barbecue on the table. Right now there's a garbage can in front of it. So I got to move the garbage can over and get it out of the way. Because I got to put the table right there. Just so I can reach, just to have it within reach. So I could, I could show you how I'm cooking the steak, I could actually show you the steak if you wanted, But I want to watch the Cardinal game. I don't know why I do, but they're not going anywhere. But I have hope. I have hope for the team. It's like the Phoenix Suns. Phoenix Suns are looking okay. Phoenix Suns are actually they've gotten into a groove. And it looks pretty good. They're missing They're missing like three key players. They're missing Jay Crowder, which gave them defense, and they're missing. God, who else are they missing, Jeffrey? Chris Paul. So they're missing Chris Paul, and they're missing Johnson, Cam Johnson. They're missing those three. Jay Crowder, Cam Johnson, and they're missing Chris Paul. That's 3 players. They're down 3 players, basically. And they're still playing at a high level. With their backups. So those backups became starters, and they're really putting up some points. They're doing good. Their center's doing good. I like the center they got. I think they keep him. That's Ayton. So you keep Ayton. He's fine. He's getting better. He's improving. So he's starting to pick it up. So if he plays at a high level, if he could get consistency at that high level and maintain that, the Suns have a championship quality caliber team. We'll see where it goes. At least we have one team in this city that could possibly win a championship. Could. But we'll see. It's a wait and see thing. But we'll just have to wait and see where it goes from here, you know. Still sitting at a 13.5 charge. I'll probably act more like 13.6. Because I think that's like a percentage point down. So I basically got a full charge on the batteries. I'm not using it. I don't have an inverter turned on or anything like that. So, but if I was, like that's why I like being parked in the, see, Jeffrey, you're going to want to be right where I'm at. You know what, Jeffrey? You know who you call? Let me tell you who you call. In Quartzsite. And this is where you keep your RV. Lazy Days. Call Lazy Days and reserve a spot. Tell them you want to be next to RV Davey. Call Lazy Days and say you want to be next to RV Davey. And do that. How's that? How's that sound, Jeffrey? We'll do that. Sounds like you got a pretty good start. You know, you'll I don't know what you like to make for food and stuff. You wanna get a good supply of stuff that you can make, you know, and stuff that'll last a little bit. Salads don't do very well for RVs because you need to eat this stuff in a couple days, you know. I like to get stuff that's gonna last. You know, it's like frozen meat and, you know, stuff like that. That's what I like to do. I get a few canned stuff, and what else do I do? I got a lot of pasta stuff too. So I always have the option. I'll tell you something else that I could probably make and show people, and it's so simple. If you want something quick, fast, easy, just make macaroni, elbow macaroni, boil it till you cook it, put it in a strainer, and then throw some butter in a pan, and then what you do is you take put sour cream into the hot noodles with the butter, sour cream, and noodles. Put that together and see how you like it. I love it. I think it's great. It's like a cheese, kind of like a cheese sauce, but sour cream, and add your salt and pepper to it, and you got yourself a great meal for cheap and easy. I call that the easy peasy meal. Might as well call it easy peasy. That'll be the name for the meal that I make. And I don't think too many people make I don't think they do what I do. You know, when Chetner is my chat frozen. Let's see, no one chatting. So what, did the channel go down? Did the channel go down? Redbirds are live against Channel 5? What time? What time is it on? Hold on a second. Let me try to find my remote. I can't find my remote. That's funny. Yeah, I don't know what I did with my remote, but I'm about to find it. Let's close the video out, guys. Let's get the video closed out. We'll close it out, and I'm going to go watch the game. And I'll be in touch. Yeah, Jeffrey, give me a call, man. You got my number, right? Just give me a call. We'll get set up, yeah. Call Lazy Days and tell them you want to keep next to me. And then maybe a space, maybe you park one space over from me. That way we got, well, if somebody takes the spot in the middle, then we don't. So, yeah, I would just take the spot. Just tell Lazy Days you want to park next to me. That's it. And then that'll take care of that. It asks for the price they charge you to stay there. It's not that much. They're the cheapest. They are the most reasonable, cheapest place in Quartzsite. They're about $200 a month. $200 a month. It's not so bad. I just got back. Keep it going. Right now, son. Oh, it's on right now? Hold on, I gotta put it on. Hold on a second here. Hold on. Man, what did I do with it? Oh, here it is. Hold on a second here. Can't get it to move. Resuming session. Come on. Trying to get the sound going, guys. Trying to get the game going. Hold on a second here. Actually, I think it is. Okay, got CBS going. Okay, I got the game going. So anyway, I got the game going. I had 20 people, 23? I went up to 23 people. I did pretty good here today. I did really good on the stream. I'm satisfied. We just got to get more subscribers. We got to get more people to click the thumbs up and hit the subscribe, the red button. So you people that are new, the newbies, please click the subscribe button. Give me a subscribe. I mean, you don't have to watch the videos. You could just subscribe to me and help the channel. That's where all the game's on. It's in Glendale. Just starting off, just in time. I'm catching it just as the game starts. Hold on a second here. There we go. Well, we got a first. I think we almost got a first down. I think we almost got a first down here. Yeah, knowing our luck, we'll probably win this game. Now that it won't matter, you know. What time you gonna do a live stream? Oh man, look at that. The offense is actually moving. Just give me the time frame, Swedes. I'll be there. What time? So I make sure I can be there right when you come on. Just waiting for the respawn back so I can make sure I can be in your stream.
7 p.m. your time? Okay. All right. We'll be there. I'll be there. Oh, he fumbled it. Oh, gosh. Oh, my God. This is why the Cardinals are so bad. Oh. See, this is the part. I always watch these games. Things look good, and then all of a sudden they go sour. Two penalties on the play. The guy wouldn't have... Oh, my God. There was like all San Diego players around. Oh, man. It was Connor. Connor fumbled it. Oh, my God. Can I ever see a good Cardinal team on the field? Oh, he took the trash. Took trash. Trash is empty right next to my RV. That's cool. There's could almost show you. Hold on a second. Switch it back. You could probably hear the TV going, huh? I can hardly hear it myself. The TV doesn't have much volume. That's what I hate about this TV. It just sucks. So, but at least I invested in a new heater for this thing. I'll get a Buddy heater here. And it'll attach to a 20-pound bulk tank. We'll see how long that'll last. But when I get to the park, RV park, the electricity, then I'll just order an electric heater. And get an electric heater in here, and then the electric heater will be the heat. I don't have to worry about carbon monoxide then. Yeah, no carbon monoxide worries. That'll take care of that issue right off the bat. But yeah, I'll be there, Swedes. I'll be there. I'll be there sharp, 7 p.m. That means I gotta cook my steak at about 5 p.m. Gotta get my steak on the grill. It's gonna smell good around here when I cook that steak. Yeah, it should be. That'll be good. Be cool. I was talking to some Russian people at a chat site last night. They're doing a thing on the war, you know, the Ukraine war. And my message is, when we going to end this thing? It's not up to us. It's the fact that Ukraine ain't going to give up their country. I don't blame them. It's their land. It's their territory. I don't think they should. I think Ukraine should fight to the bitter end, you know. Don't let Russia take anything, you know. Russia, their troops on the ground suck. And then they're trying to win a war with missiles. It don't work. You win a war by boots on the ground. That's how you win a war. But war is ugly, it's bloody, it's messy. It's not good for anybody. It's not good to hear that your son died. It's not good. You don't want to ever go to somebody's door. Oh, your son died in the war. He's deceased. You don't want to ever. That's just something you never want to hear. That's why wars are no good for anybody. They do, especially for the mom that born the child. They lose a child at 19 years old. Just starting off their life, and now their parents have outlived their children. That's, to me, that just sucks. I hate to hear. Shoot, the Cardinals are actually playing pretty good. So San Diego has to, not San Diego, the LA Chargers have to punt. Not bad. There's no reason to be afraid of LA Chargers. So we start at the 17. This sucks because our offense made it all the way into San Diego or Los Angeles. I keep calling them San Diego. I can't stop that. Hey guys, let's just shut the video down. You know, 'cause got the game going. Let's just we'll shut it down, and we'll be tonight I gotta be at the Swedes at 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock be 7 o'clock be sharp. How's that sound? Sharp at 7 o'clock. For the Swedes. RV Davey into the Swedes channel. That should be a help. That should help my channel a little bit. Dude, do a shout out for me, Swedes. Do a shout out for my channel and your channel. Help me get some subscribers. Yeah, give me a shout out in your channel tonight. And we'll take it from there. How's that sound? All right, guys, let's close it out, man. We got very little people in here. Let's just close it out. We've make them break. Okay, guys, we're out. We're gonna close it out, and I thank all you guys for coming in, Swedes, Jeffrey Lebowski, and the crew, all the people that've been in here, and we'll catch you guys later. I'll see you at 7 o'clock in the Swedes channel. How's that sound, guys? 7 o'clock. Give me a shout out. Don't forget the shout out, Swedes. Okay, guys, we are out of here. Take care and God bless. Okay, bye.